So don't miss out. You will have FOMO. You will definitely have FOMO. You don't want that. No one wants FOMO.
No.
It's a hell of a ride. It's a hell of a ride. Over the east side.
Hi
Hey
everyone.
everyone, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome for a special announcement video.
Yes, we have something that we've wanted to tell you all about for a little while, and finally we are able to tell you about it in this video. We're going to launch something that's very exciting, so stay tuned for that.
And we're going to eat together. Of course, this is a mukbang video, so it's an eating show. We're going to eat and we're going to talk. So if you haven't got any food with you, pause the video, go and grab some food, come back and eat together.
Yes, now today's a little bit different because I think traditional mukbangs is where they cook on camera and then eat, and we don't do that because we don't have the little cooking setup thingy.
I think this is like mukbang number 60, and I feel like there's about 2 or 3 mukbangs out of those 60 that we have done the cooking thing.
Oh yes, like in Thailand when we had the but we're not doing that here.
No.
But we're meeting you halfway because a lot of people say to us, "Oh, why don't you cook on camera?" We're meeting you halfway. It's kind of half cooked, and we're going to mix it together, basically.
Yeah. And what are we having?
Well, this is our famous bowls. Now, if you follow us on Instagram stories or Facebook stories, you will see that pretty much one meal a day for us is
A mixed bowl.
a mixed bowl. And everyone always messages saying, "What's in the bowl?" or "What's your dressing?" or "What's this? I want a bowl, I want a bowl, I want a bowl, bowl, bowl."
So we're giving you an example today.
Yes, it's a bowl lunch. So
These are super simple.
can you see? Oh yeah, so we've got heaps of little plates. What we've done is we've prepared all the ingredients and they're all separate in little bowls. And then it's going to go in the big bowls.
Ordinarily, I would just put everything in the one big bowl without separating them into little bowls first and then just mix through. But for the purposes of showing you what each of the individual ingredients
more
are,
fun this
we put
way.
them in little bowls. So.
Having said that, when it comes to washing up all of this,
Yeah, I know.
thumbs down. All right, so you're the bowl master.
Okay, all right.
Let's go. First.
We've got some frika.
Now, whenever we put this on our stories, people are like, "What's frika? What's frika? What's frika?"
Frika is young green wheat that's been dried, roasted and rubbed. And it's got a nutty
And
texture.
rubbed?
Yeah.
Oh, like,
I don't know how they do it. I imagine so. Anyway, it's really nice, like an alternative to rice or
I love
quinoa. Really, really nice. It's wheat.
it's nutty and it's, would you say gritty?
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Gritty? Yeah. No, I don't know about gritty.
It's just got
Gritty-
bite to it.
Bite. It has bite to it, yeah.
What would gritty be?
Gritty's
Gritty would
like,
be-
you want to get rid of grit from your teeth.
Oh,
type thing,
okay,
you
no,
know?
it's not gritty.
No, it's not gritty, no. So that was frika.
Okay.
We've got some tofu. This is perfectly firm tofu from our Woolworths supermarket, the largest national retailer here in Australia.
Now it's all about what kind of tofu you use,
so
because there's like a million different varieties.
I wouldn't be using silken in this one. I don't really like really hard firm tofu. This is perfectly
like
firm
literally Goldilocks perfect.
tofu. Yeah, so
now,
it's kind of golden brown on the outside and soft on the inside. That's
so
what I
good.
like.
I'm just going to disclaimer here. The video that you're seeing, this is Luca's super weird technique of like lining up all the tofu
Like
bits.
terracotta warriors from
Honestly,
China.
you don't have to do that. You can just chuck it in your pan and turn it around.
Edamame. These are soybeans.
Love edamame.
Really, really nice.
Really good.
Well, I guess then they dry these and they become soybeans. These are edamame.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So that's it.
I was going to say we've got soy on soy.
Yeah.
Soy on soy.
Great source
You know
of
what
protein.
that was? Blood on blood from Bon Jovi.
Yes, I do.
Don't worry about it.
All right, and we've got some
How come
more
I don't get to put anything in
legumes.
the bowl? I'm just sitting here. We've got your long leg arms.
Butter beans, white beans, red kidney beans, and chickpeas.
Now, hold on. This is a 4-bean mix, but you can put whatever. Like, this is just an example, we should say, by the way.
You can use whatever grain you want, whatever legumes you want.
Yeah, but just vary it up. Now, this looks a little bit super mushy because, as you're seeing,
I don't think canned beans are cooked well enough, so I like to cook them. Just to soften them up even more. I just find they're easier to digest.
It's like baby food. But it's true, it is easier to digest. But disclaimer again, you can just take your beans straight out of the can and put it in your bowl. You don't have to go the extra step of re-cooking. Oh, and same thing for
the edamame.
The edamame.
You just have to thaw them and they're good to go.
You don't have to boil it.
I think I just hit the microphone. That should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I hand you something?
No. Well, once we get to that side, yes. Red bell pepper or capsicum.
Useless.
Diced.
Let us know let us know what you're eating. Put your recipe down below.
Yes.
And also let us know what your favourite ingredients are for your bowls, because this does vary.
Yeah, it does. It does. Cucumber. It's really whatever you've got on hand.
And also how do you chop
like.
things? Like I shouldn't say we because I don't do the cooking, but Luca chops things really small.
I like bite size.
I kind of would like bigger. I'm a little like this baby food.
I just find it easier to digest. Corn kernels.
But you know you're chewing it.
Yeah, I know. But it's doing a lot of the work for me by cutting it small. Celery?
Still nothing on this side of the table, I'm feeling like. Celery I'm not a huge fan of, but...
It's a more recent addition to our bowl.
Yeah, you know, when you cut it up like quite fine like that, I can tolerate it. When you do the sick thing of putting peanut butter on it, oh God, no.
Well, technically I make peanut butter and celery on toast, don't I?
I can't.
Or it doesn't even have to be toast,
No,
just
you just
sandwiches.
make a sandwich. You made me have a bite of that sandwich the other day. That was gross.
Pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. All right. And the ratios, however much of anything that you like.
Yeah.
There's no hard and fast. I will have those yellow bell pepper.
Do we need something from this side of the table? Well, let me see. Okay. Yellow.
Bell pepper capsicum.
Bell pepper capsicum. Wait, there's a little bum on this one.
Yeah, you know those little, what would you call those?
Bums. Tails.
Little
They're
tail
tails on the bums.
the capsicum.
Can I do this? Ready?
It's probably in
No. Really? What do you?
It's going to go in the. It could go in the dressing.
It could go
splash. How do you know?
I didn't get the dressing, but I still ended up with the tail.
You did.
Yeah.
All right.
Next.
The nori sheet.
Nori sheets. Now I have a disclaimer. You didn't see. You were going to take it from me.
I was.
You didn't see this before, but it nearly blew away in the fan.
Did it? Yeah.
I was setting the table up, and I went for it. And I went woo, and it nearly went, but I didn't.
Good source of iodine for healthy thyroid function. So there's a sheet each in there.
I'm glad you emphasised sheet because it could have sounded like something
It could have, couldn't it? And this is just a
greens
baby green leaf mix with some shredded carrot in there, which is pre-made, and I've chopped it up again. It's just to keep it all consistent, bite size, easier for digestion.
You don't have to. I would just take it and chuck it in, but you know, if you have that chopping thing going on. And sometimes we do have an extra carrot that we grate in here, but we ran out of carrots. But there is carrot in this mix.
Sometimes I'll put beetroot in there. What else do I often put in there? I think I've
tomato sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes tomato. Yeah.
So
what do you guys like in your mixed bowls?
What's in your bowl, baby? Here's the challenging part. You got to stir it.
So this is my. They're both doggy bowls, but this is, I guess, a Saint Bernard bowl or a Great Dane bowl, and this is like a German Shepherd bowl.
What? I was going to say poodle bowl.
No, this is like a poodle bowl. That's still a German Shepherd.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, people always ask us where to get your bowls from. If you're from Australia, these bowls were from Kmart.
Yeah.
And they're actually salad bowls, but we eat out of them like regular bowls. But
it was only like $5 Australian, which would be, I don't know, like $3.50 US or something like that.
They're nothing special. They're just big salad bowls that we like to eat out of. And this came from the apartment that we rent.
Fully furnished apartment we rent, yeah. Dressing. So this is our TVC tahini dressing.
Why
a lot of you will have
seen. TVC tahini. It's just tahini.
Well, it's
What's our variation?
It's our formula.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
not everyone makes it the same way, do they?
I don't know. How do you make your tahini?
Exactly.
I thought it was
Let us know in
only
the comments
one
below.
formula.
No.
No?
Oh, no. No.
You can tell who spends more time in the kitchen.
No. So this is just tahini, maple syrup, lemon juice,
soy sauce.
Yes, thank you.
Apple cider vinegar.
That's the one.
Yes, that's because I filmed it.
So
what's your technique? Do you add that before you toss?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. It helps lubricate the dressing.
Okay, cool.
So obviously it's separated since I put it together, so now I'm just stirring it around.
And some tahini may be a lot thicker. Ours is runnier because it's a dressing, so we've got more liquids and less tahini.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. It's not like a dipping tahini, it's a dressing tahini.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, that made an intense sound.
So that's that.
Okay, you use your hands?
No.
I would. Can I do it?
No, I don't trust you.
With my hands?
No. All right. This bit we're going to put on
Fast forward?
Yep, fast forward. All
Why
right.
is it going to take forever?
It is, and I'm going to have to stand because you can
Are
see
you
how full it
serious?
is. Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to stand. Wow. All right. It's like a full body exercise.
It is.
Okay.
All right.
What will I do in the meantime?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's going to be fast forward.
We're still got to sit here.
What's that?
Done?
Yeah, done. Oh my god. Oh, that's a workout. Already been to the gym this morning.
All right.
Okay.
That's looking very well mixed.
Thank you. Let's see if I can. There you go. How's that? Any good?
Yeah.
All right.
Very good. So now we divide.
Great Dane to Saint Bernard, or German Shepherd. I said. Wasn't it for you? Your bowl.
All right.
All right.
Our bowls are done. That's a process. They are so colourful. Have a really good.
Highly nutritious.
Yes.
So much nutrition in
Really
there.
good. Really good.
Wide variety.
Lovely.
All right.
Take a bite.
Let's eat.
Yep.
It's summer here in Australia at the moment, so we always serve these at room temperature. So I'll let the grain and the legumes and the tofu all come to room temperature before assembling it. Don't put it in hot, otherwise it's like, you know.
It kind of feels like a really big creative salad, but it's obviously not just greens. No, it's just full of stuff. I like
It's
it.
hearty. Hearty.
Very hearty, nutritionally dense, and like we said, one of our meals every day generally is one of these with just variations of ingredients, variations of dressings. Some of them are homemade, some of them are store-bought, and it's all good.
So, the big announcement that we've been waiting to share with you guys and so excited to do so. The Bundle Company have curated a vegan bundle, or the vegan bundle.
Yes, the vegan bundle. Now let's make that a little more
The
exciting.
vegan bundle!
What do you say? The vegan bundle!
Nice. Yeah.
So basically, yeah, as you said, the Bundle Company has teamed up with around 70 social media influencers.
And in this
That's
bundle,
a lot of us.
it's a lot.
I keep looking down because I've got notes in front of me.
In this
Wow.
bundle, there are 90 ebooks. Just say that
Just
again.
say it.
There are 90 ebooks
90
from 70 social media influencers for $50. $50.
That's incredible.
It works out to like 55 cents an ebook.
It's so cheap.
It's a 97% discount on the normal price.
That's
Crazy.
You've just spotted those numbers out.
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
when
yeah.
you really sit down and think about it, and this is why we wanted to be part of this, because it's such incredible value.
Well, when they contacted us, I'm like, yeah, nah.
Really?
This
We
is
thought
not-
it was a scam or something.
Yeah,
Like, what
well,
do you
no,
mean?
this
It's too
can't be
cheap.
right.
What's going on? You know.
But this is actually the relaunch of the vegan bundle because they did it already for a week in the first week of January. And it was so successful. I think there was like over 33,000 bundles sold or something like that.
Wow.
And but so many people missed out because it was for a limited time only. So they're like, let's do a relaunch. And there are now 30 additional ebooks. In the first launch, there were 60. Now there are 90.
So you're getting much more this time round. Now, there is a link in the description below this video for where you can purchase this bundle. And we're going to talk more about it throughout this video. But use that link that we've put in the description. And if you want to share this with anybody else, you can share the link in the description with your friends, family, colleagues, whoever you want to send it to.
So what's in the bundle? The bundle includes recipes, meal prep, vegan guides, eating healthy vegan on a budget, bulk cooking with a slow cooker,
I like that one.
I know.
I'm excited to read more about that.
lifestyle guides, including ours, workout routines, raising plant-based babies, plant-based weddings, vegan Christmas, plant-based dogs,
Nice.
switching to natural beauty, DIY beauty, sustainable fashion, minimalist living, zero waste, manifestation, an e-course on self-love and confidence, and much more.
Huge amount of scope.
What a wide
So much,
variety
so
of
much.
resources that are going to add value to people's lives.
Yeah, so again, 90 ebooks covering these topics and more. That's worth a combined total of around $2,000.
Oh, I forgot to say that at the start.
Did you? I thought
Yeah.
you said that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So all the 90 ebooks, the total value is around $2,000.
And they're selling it for
$50. That's just extraordinarily good. So yeah, when you did the math, like, of course, Luca broke it all down. You said around 55 cents per ebook.
Yeah.
That's amazing, 55 cents. So our ebooks are included in this, of course. That's why we're telling you about this.
3 of them, the Health and Lifestyle Guide, the Recipes ebook, and the Minimalist Living ebook.
Yep, so you get 3 ebooks there from us. And who else is in it? Well, as we said, 70 other social media influencers. And we want to mention a few names. Our friend Rose from Cheap Lazy Vegan, we mentioned her in our last mukbang. We did an actual mukbang with Rose in Canada last year.
In June.
In Calgary. And that was heaps of fun. Anyway, we actually went to Rose's restaurant in Calgary. Excellent food. Very good Korean food.
And she's got her Everyday Asian Recipes ebook included in the bundle.
I know we're going to try something from that.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I love Asian food, especially Korean. That's a good one. Another person that we know of in the book is in the bundle.
In the bundle
is Henya Mania.
Yeah, we met Henya in Israel where she lives. Actually at an amazing vegan restaurant there, 417 I think it's called.
Was that the name?
Or 416?
Was it not 621? I thought it was at 6. No?
No.
Maybe not the best name
maybe
for a
416
restaurant.
or something like that. I think it's based on the street number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. It is
a couple of numbers thrown together.
It is absolutely fantastic. We had an amazing vegan steak there.
It was so realistic. It was scary. Anyway,
so Henya's your complete how-to vegan. Oh my god, your complete how-to vegan guide is in there as well.
Very comprehensive because she's been vegan for a very long time.
Longer than us, over a decade.
Yeah, long time. Also, Madeline Olivia is in the bundle.
She's got 2 ebooks, a recipes ebook and minimal beauty ebook, which includes over 50 DIY recipes. Very, very good.
That's pretty cool. That's going to be handy. And Alan Fisher, she has a book about plant-powered kid food. So they're like 1, 2, 3, 4. We've just picked 4 people.
And remember, they're around 70. So
yeah, so that's impressive. The scope is awesome. Okay.
So who's the bundle for?
It is for everybody. It is all-inclusive. Basically, it's for vegans, it's for non-vegans, it's for anybody that's interested in any of these topics.
So if you're incorporating more plants into your diet, this is going to help you. If you're not yet vegan, but you're vegan curious and you need some guidance, that's going to help you. If you're already vegan, but you're looking to eat healthier, if you're already vegan and you're already eating healthy, but you're just looking for some inspiration in the kitchen for some more meal ideas and recipe ideas.
I think that's where we fit in. Like, I'm excited to try some different stuff. Because we bought the bundle, of course.
Yeah.
And so now we're going to go through and check out all the recipes, and then you're going to make them, and I'm going to eat them.
If you're looking to lose weight, this is going to help you. If you're looking to start or expand your workout routine and your fitness regime, this is going to help you. And I'm looking forward to actually seeing some of the workout routines in there. Yeah,
because we've recently got back into our workout. Now that the activism tours that we were doing for the last 2 years have done, we're back home and we've joined the gym recently, and so
back into a routine.
It feels so good. So yeah, I want to go through those exercise routines and pick up some new stuff.
There's stuff on self-development in there, and also on conscious living.
It's obviously a vegan bundle, but it's going to branch out into more conscious living topics as well, which I think is good. And the self-development stuff, that's ongoing, isn't it? Like, you're always looking to improve and just, I don't know, work on stuff on yourself, and it's good. It's a good resource to have.
We've done a lot of self-development over the last decade in particular.
The journey never
ends.
It really doesn't. It doesn't matter what age you're at.
And how many books, when we were really in the crux of our self-development, did we read? You know, because knowledge is empowering.
Of course it is.
Now, the recipe side of things,
I know.
just back to that for a second.
You did all the numbers. I have to put like a little nerdy emoji over you when you're doing all these numbers because it's pretty cute. Go for it, Luca. You love this stuff.
There are over 3,000 recipes across the 90 ebooks. Now,
3,000 recipes.
If you tried to make one new recipe a day, it would take you over 8 years to get through them all. That's crazy.
That's amazing. So we've been vegan for 8.5 years.
So imagine
making
the whole time we've been vegan,
making one recipe a day
would have
lasted
us until now.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
That's a lot. So you can never say what am I going to cook? I don't know what to eat as a vegan. Oh, they're so boring.
And there's
There you go.
breakfast, lunch, dinner, dressings, sauces, salads,
A lot of desserts.
smoothies, desserts, drinks.
Everything.
Amazing.
Everything.
Incredible stuff.
I think there's always room for inspiration in the kitchen.
Oh, definitely.
You know, and even if you
Absolutely.
don't do it every day, like sometimes, everyday stuff, ours is quite stock standard, but it's nice to vary it up with something different every now and again. And sometimes you just feel like cooking and you want to get in the kitchen,
Yep.
try something new.
Yeah.
This is it.
So, one thing I was thinking was, even if you're only interested in 3 or 4 of the ebooks out of the 90, now, likely you'll be interested in more than 3 or 4, but let's just say. So let's say you're interested in our 3 ebooks, our Health and Lifestyle Guide, our Recipes ebook, and our Minimalist Living ebook. They normally retail for $30.95. And let's say you're also interested in Rose's Everyday Asian Recipes ebook, which normally retails for $25. If you bought our 3 and Rose's, it would cost you $55.95. So you might as well buy the bundle for $50, which is cheaper, and get the other 86 ebooks for free.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, it's amazing value. So basically, the bundle it's such good value that
well, that's
it's too good to pass
That's
up.
why I wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
Because when we got the email from the bundle company asking us to join, we're like, this is too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like, what's the catch here? And the only catch is that it's only available for 5 days.
That's the thing. 5 days, so it's like, get in, get it, and then you've got it forever. And you just work your way through those 90 ebooks. That's amazing. So the 5 days starts from today, which is Monday the 3rd of February, and it ends on Friday the 7th of February. So don't miss out. You will have FOMO. You will definitely have FOMO. You don't want that. No one wants FOMO.
No.
No. So again, the link is in the description. That's where you can go and check out more of the details. But 5 days only. And we wanted to talk a little bit more because we're talking about what we eat on a regular daily basis, and we wanted to talk a little bit more about our health journey, because this kind of stuff, these bundles and these content creators that have put these together, including our Health and Lifestyle Guide ebook, they can help people refine where they're at, improve things. I'm not saying that it's a cure-all. I'm just saying
Nothing
that
is a cure-all.
no, there are definitely things that we can take control over in our lives, in our health, in our food and lifestyle, and make improvements.
Yeah, for example, from our own personal health journeys, you know, we are not today the same as what we once were.
Yeah,
and we often
absolutely.
take our health today for granted because we've been healthy for quite some time now that you don't think about it anymore. It's just the normal way that you feel. But I can remember a time when I was debilitated by candida, had terrible constipation, and I never had any energy to work out or get fit. And I remember you had some issues as well.
Yeah, well, I used to suffer from allergies very, very intensely, and I had asthma as well, and eczema, all of those kind of things.
And you had chronic menstrual pain as well.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Thank you for reminding me. Those kind of things.
Well, I guess I lived through it too as your partner, seeing you suffer. And
It was
then
awful.
to see you now, you know, every month, it's like, is this the same person?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Shouldn't all of the things that we've mentioned be worse now as we're the oldest we've ever been? Do you know what I mean? Like, as you get older, your health deteriorates and what have you. And yet...
it's not the same anymore. So all of the things that we've mentioned have either gone or significantly improved. And what's the thing that we've changed? What we put in our mouths.
What's on our fork?
You know, so we definitely base the majority of our meals around whole plant foods. That's not to say that we don't incorporate more processed foods, as you would have seen if you're following us again on Instagram stories and Facebook stories. You'll see that we do have more plant meats and...
I mean, tofu is a processed food. Pasta is a processed food. You know, we always we always make sure it's whole grain pasta, or if we're eating noodles, we'll eat whole grain noodles.
But the majority of calories are coming from whole plant foods. So, you know, that's good. I mean, you can just by the colours, like this kind of stuff.
All the phytonutrients.
That's right. And so, in our books, we definitely talk about what we do. We use our example as a guide. And obviously the recipe book will have stuff like this, the variations of bowls and dressings and blah, blah, blah. So,
but our number one tip for anyone transitioning from, say, a standard Western diet to a vegan diet is to just make what you already make in the vegan version.
Yeah.
So we talk about that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It depends where you're at, you know. if your goal is just to transition to vegan and you're not concerned about weight loss or getting super healthy or whatever, then hey, you could technically eat Beyond Meat burgers 3 times a day if you wanted to. Not recommending that, just saying that there are many, many different ways to eat vegan, just like there are many ways to eat non-vegan. But if we're just, following the science and really want to have optimal health, obviously whole plant foods is what is recommended. So it's a good balance.
It is. And the ebooks and the recipes are going to be a variation. So you're going to have some recipes based around whole plant foods, some based around processed foods, some a combination thereof. So you can pick and choose.
Exactly. Which takes me to, I made a note here. There was a comment that was left, I'm sure it was on Instagram, but I couldn't find the post. I saw it the other day. I don't know if they sent a message or left a comment. I was going through, I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. But I remember reading it thinking, we should put it in this video. Somebody said, it was roughly something like, I used to think you two were too healthy. And at the time, they were also eating whole foods, plant-based. And then they switched to more processed foods. And they said something like, and now I feel like crap and all I crave is fruit. So it's just interesting to see that person's transition and looking at us going, you're too healthy. But then understanding that when you really focus on whole foods, plant-based, you feel
they felt the difference
really
in their body, relatively speaking.
Yeah. So that was a good example, but I can't find it. If you left that comment, let me know. It drove me crazy. I'm trying to find it the other day. I couldn't find it. Anyway, as we mentioned, it's not just, the bundle doesn't just include recipes and vegan food. It also includes conscious living topics, and one of them is minimalism, which we love because we are minimalists and have been. Well, see, it's a bit of a journey, isn't it?
It's a journey of refining. We've got a podcast episode on it.
We do.
And
we have an ebook on it, which is what I wanted to talk about.
We're constantly in a process of refinement. So I remember we started with a 3-bedroom place full of stuff. And then we put it in a storage unit while we went overseas on a sabbatical for a year. We came back to that storage unit, and mind you, packing it all up was quite emotional because we were we were very attached to our material possessions, weren't we?
Absolutely.
So it was kind of like you were putting your whole life, so to speak, in a storage unit. And yet, after 12 months of just living out of our backpacks, we came back and we looked at that storage unit and it felt so heavy, it felt burdensome.
It's like because we didn't need it. We just lived for 12 months without it. So why are we keeping all this stuff that we don't really need?
Yeah.
And then we started to sell it on eBay. And my God, that was a process.
It took 8 weeks, putting every individual item up there.
Full time for 8 weeks, mind you. It wasn't just like something you did on the weekend.
And then, meeting people at the storage unit and,
selling it.
Well, they were picking it up from eBay, whatever.
Such a process. Yeah. Anyway, the point is...
And then we refined over the years, haven't we?
Over the years, I went down and down and down.
Because I think that storage unit went down to like 5 boxes in addition to our 2 backpacks and 2 day packs.
Yeah. And then we got rid of the boxes and we just had what we owned, and then we got bikes, and then we got rid of the bikes. And so it's been a bit of a process over the last, is it 12 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So our minimalism ebook is called Minimalist Living How To.
And then we're always thinking every time, now that we live this way, every time we think to purchase something, we really think about that purchase. What value is it adding to our life? How necessary is it? Can we live without it? Do we have to buy it new, or can we buy it secondhand? There's so many factors that come into consideration now that once upon a time we wouldn't have considered, and we would have just consumed. We would have just bought because that's how we were raised, and
so
that's the culture we've been raised in.
Yeah, so we've based our ebook around obviously our experience of what we went through and what we did, and also it adds so much value to your life. Like each of these ebooks does in a different way. And when you're talking about minimalist living, it adds value to your life because it simplifies things. So it's like I was telling Luca, when I go into the office that we have, if it's messy, I feel messy and clouded in my mind. I can't get organised. I'm not productive in my work. It's just like, ugh. So I make sure that everything is neat and tidy and clear that space as much as possible.
And the less you have, the
easier
there
it is
to
do that. Exactly. And then I come in and I'm so productive. That's just one example. You have much more money that you're going to save when you spend less, when you buy stuff that you don't need.
You're saving.
Right? Also, less stress, because one of the things that was burdening us, as you said, was all this stuff.
The more stuff you own, the more your stuff owns you.
Exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah, so there's peace of mind, there's more money in your life, there's a great sense of freedom that you can move around, you're more flexible in your lifestyle as well. A lot of people say to us, how do you do what you do? You live in so many different places over the years, you do so many things. How is that possible? One of them is that we're not tied down by stuff. So all of this is what we've included in our Minimalist Living ebook.
So to give you guys a full idea of the scope of the book, so we talk about what is minimalism, different ways of living minimally, because it's not just one. How did we all become consumers instead of minimalists? Why does living minimally matter? What other people think? That's a big one, isn't it? It was for us, certainly. How we became minimalists. What's the real cost of your next purchase? Benefits of living minimally, some of which we've touched on. Your possessions and your identity, because they were very much linked for us anyway.
Oh yeah, I was my washing machine, and my washing machine was me. Not that you shouldn't have a washing machine, I'm just saying we become very attached to things.
Yep.
Handbags and shoes.
Oh yeah.
I had a collection.
Yeah. Where to start? Minimalism in your house. How to in 5 steps. What to do with your unwanted stuff. Tips for long-term minimalist success. Minimalism for families, but kids want toys and stuff, right? So we address those concerns. What about Christmas and birthdays? How to introduce minimalism to your family, partner and friends.
And I will say that a lot of these topics that we talk about in the book came from questions that people were sending us. Like, you know, like, I want to do what you're doing, but how? Because of X, Y and Z. So, yeah.
Minimalism and your lifestyle, your commitments, social life and social media. Minimalism at work, minimalism in the mind, minimalism in travelling, the most important and overlooked step to minimalism.
Living vegan. Yeah. So that's just an example of what's in our one ebook that is part of this 90 bundle extraordinary, what's another word that I can use? Bonanza.
It's ridiculous.
I like that.
The ridiculous bundle.
It is. It's pretty ridiculous. So again, the link for this is in the description below this video. Check it out. Make sure you don't miss it because it's only for 5 days, and then I don't know if they're going to do another one. Like, this is round 2. In fact, I think we heard from the company that this is the only time they've done a second round of bundles, because they do bundles for all different, you know,
things, disciplines, fields, whatever.
Areas.
Areas. And the
Not
vegan bundle is the only one they've ever relaunched. They've never relaunched another bundle, so I wouldn't expect a third relaunch.
No, and I was blown away to hear that, actually, because that means there's a serious demand for vegan books, for vegan education.
Yes, they were inundated with emails from people who were disappointed because they'd seen the sale but missed out the first time around.
You got to jump on it.
And then they got so many requests. But I don't think that's going to happen a second time if they've already...
Yeah, they've already done it. Like, what did you say? 33,000 people bought this bundle the first time round. That's extraordinary. So I'm very pleased, or we're very pleased to be part of this, to just be sharing that education and information. And
it's power.
To be helping.
It's empowering.
Yeah.
It adds value to people's lives in a real way, and we know that from personal experience. Because as I said before, when we were going through so many life changes and you know, you're coming to something new like veganism or something new like minimalism or whatever it is, resources help you, you know, seeing other people's experience and expertise and tips and hints and tricks and to navigate these areas, it just empowers you.
And you don't have to like or want all 90 books, but as Lucas said, even if you like a handful of them, if you were to go and buy those, you'd still be spending more than just buying the whole bundle and then having access to an abundance of material that, hey, you might not be interested in DIY beauty products today, but you might be next year. You know, you might not think you're interested in minimalist living now, but you might be after Christmas next year or whatever, when you think, oh, I've got too much stuff and I don't want to do this. Yeah, like once you've got it, the bundle, then you've got it for life. So things change. You know, I remember we used to make our own toiletries, like toothpaste and all those things. Not all of them, but a number of things. We went through that. So there you go, people.
That was our special announcement. We were so excited to share with our audience.
This is good. And one of the reasons we were so excited to share this is because this saves lives. It saves animals' lives. It has potential to save human lives. 14 of the 15 leading causes of our death have been scientifically linked to eating animal products.
And a plant-based diet has been shown to either prevent, treat or reverse some of those leading causes of our death. So,
and even just, improving
it's nothing to
conditions.
Be written off, is it?
No, it's just, even just improving something that you've already got can make a difference.
It certainly made a difference in our lives.
This is why we're telling you our stories, because it's something we've personally gone through and can say, yeah, it made a difference for us. So that's why we made our ebooks, and that's why we're excited to be part of the bundle and promoting it, because we think it's super important.
Yeah.
And also, of course, it's things that are better for the environment, like, as we said, conscious living, minimalism, not consuming so much.
Low and zero waste.
All of that. It's all good stuff.
And I'm excited because, we're at a certain stage now where I'd love some more recipe meal ideas.
Exactly, yes.
Sometimes you get a bit comfortable in the kitchen, you tend to make the same things over and over.
Do I whine that I want something different?
No.
His voice went up. So for around 55 cents a book, there's nothing more to say.
Crazy. Links in the description.
Almost $2,000 worth of ebooks for $50. $2,000 worth for $50.
That's why we're in it. It's just
it's amazing.
Such good value.
So
let us know your thoughts, guys. Drop us a comment below.
If you've purchased ebooks before, what are some of your favourites? What do you like to read? What topics are you interested in?
If you bought the bundle the first time around earlier this year, let us know what your thoughts were in the comments.
I think if you bought the bundle first time round, you actually get the new bundle with the extra 30 ebooks sent to you. You don't have to buy it again. So that's super exciting for anyone who's already purchased it.
Definitely.
And just don't miss out again, because 5 days is going to go pretty quickly. We'll be promoting this on our social media to keep reminding people and to get others' attention. It would be awesome if you guys could help us to reach more people who may be interested in transitioning their diet, transitioning their lifestyle.
Because remember, it's for everyone.
Looking into veganism. We want to bring new people into this movement to read, to research, to try things out, and hopefully make the lifelong switch to a more ethical way of eating and living.
That's it. Well, I've been enjoying this. What about you?
Yes, I've been doing more talking than eating as always.
Let us know if you've enjoyed your meal.
As we try some recipes from the bundles, we'll show you on our Instagram stories. And do that?
Very good idea. And also, if you get the bundle and you make a recipe, tag us, put it on your Insta stories or Facebook stories and tag us.
Yes, we would love you to do that.
We can share it with our audience.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to finish this off camera. I feel bad.
I know. But it was a big bowl and we had a lot of talking.
I know. All right, we'll finish this off. Choo choo choo. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Leave us a comment down below. We appreciate it. Share this around.
And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And turn on notifications so that you get notified every time we upload a video. And remember, until next time, that going vegan, it's not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. Enjoy the vegan bundle.
Bye everyone.